Sup, you beautiful masturbators. Hope you're having a stain-tastic week. Welcome to the Romercial show, and let's just dive into it. Bullshit. I want this to look slick. Roll the intro. Who are you talking to, man? I'm at the bottom of the sea. People. Let's not pretend that you never threw a shirt in the laundry bin. And then, the new season of BoJack Horseman appeared or some shit, and you decided to binge watch it instead of doing laundry. And then the next day, you took the same shirt because God knows I wore this shirt yesterday. So I thought to give you a few hints on how to be a piece of shit, a dirty piece of shit in public. Picture this. You live far away from where you are right now. You're in the city. Maybe you have some business to do. Maybe it was just a casual Friday and you decided to take a stroll. But then you spot that you have a little stain on your shirt. You say, nah, I only wore that shirt for a few hours last evening, so I could wear it today too, like most definitely. And you want to believe that because you never really check. You hope for it. You just put it on, shamefully pass around mirrors, and then you just walk out the door. That's how you do it. Of course, you reach down and you realize you have a big ass nasty stain on your shirt. What do you do? Here's what I do. I excuse myself in every place I walk in. Like I'm just seeing it for the first time, Like you walk into the bank like, good day, miss. I came here to make a deposit and what is this? And then you act all disappointed like this always fucking happens to me. I don't know how, people will believe that shit every time. You go into a restaurant like, good evening, may I have the, God damn it, this always happens. And if you have a friend with you, you have to talk to him so the other person kind of overhears you. You know what I mean? Because it's playing it safe. That's lesson number 1. Rediscover the stain every time. Works every time. But what do you do with pants stain? Oh, pants stain. How you shame me every day. Listen to me, people. Especially ladies. Listen to me. Because you don't know. I'm gonna tell you. When you have a foreskin, every piss is an adventure. Every piss is an adventure. Because you point it towards the toilet bowl, but it has a mind of its own. Your dick, when it has that hoodie on. It just does. You point it down, and then you're like, here we go. And then it does this high pressure hose thing where it goes like this and it takes out the bathroom air freshener and the toothbrushes before it reaches the bowl. It just does that sometimes. And when you're in public, when you go to a pissoir, to an urinal, sometimes a few drops just splash on your pants. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to go in that business meeting back there like that? No. You're going to go back out to the bar where your date is? Fuck no. We're not animals. And as not animals, we should have the decency to pretend we're not animals. When it comes to gross shit in public. So here's what you do. Hold on, I'm gonna go pee my pants for a second for you guys. There we go. You people complain that I take the piss out of you sometimes. Let it not be said that you don't take the piss out of me sometimes. So here's what you do. Listen up. Listen up, people! You go to wash your hands. Washing is optional. You get your hands wet. And as you're going back to your table, you just do this. You kind of palm the water. You know what I mean? As you're going down to the table, you're going to go like this. Wet. Fucking soaking wet. And then it's all wet. I mean, it's better than people thinking you're pissing yourself at toilets, right? At worst, they're going to think this guy couldn't find the towels or something. Life hacks, people. But what do you do when it's a stain of something white? Oh, then you're fucked. You have to really excuse the stain, huh? When it's white, yeah, you do. Yeah? That ever happened to you? Shittiest feeling ever, huh? Because you didn't do anything that hour. But you're like, God damn it, everybody's gonna think. Because people get suspicious, man, when they see that white stain. They don't excuse it. And you panic, you do. You just fucking take selfies of yourself with that day's newspaper and the yogurt bottle you used to stain yourself and trying to prove you're like, I swear to God, I was drinking a yogurt and I must have been the yogurt. I don't know what happened. People are like, yeah, I'm sure you came to that conclusion easily. right? They don't excuse it. So in this case, man, you just rediscover the stain. That's what you have to do. Say it with me, rediscover the stain. You shall rediscover the stain. You shall rediscover the stain. Let's get serious for a second. What if the stain is red? What if the stain is red, guys? What if the stain is red? Because unless you're like 16 and high-fiving your buddies, then you have some explaining to do. Because I once had a red stain on my pants and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where it was from. I panicked. Once again, I'm like, I'm either peeing blood or Jesus just gave me a bladder exam. One of the two. Because this shit is not, I don't know what's going on. Turns out I cut my balls shaving quite badly. It happens. I don't get people who wash their hands too often. I don't, because there are people, and I'm not talking about germaphobes, because those guys, you know, it's an issue and they're handling it, but just like people in between germaphobes and just being a piece of shit, like pick a street, motherfucker. Because I'll have friends who, you know, come over and then I'm gonna go wash my hands, but then they sit down to use my computer and I'm like, motherfucker, you don't know how much cum that mouse have seen. Come on, people. You borrow somebody's laptop, you touch the touchpad, that's seen some bodily liquids, and I know you know. Okay? So cut the shit. And if you're one of these type of people, like, choose a street, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Just choose a fucking street. And it's all gonna be zen. I'm gonna end with a question. Which do you think is worse? To wear a fresh t-shirt that day and then later that night to use it as a night shirt? Or to put on a fresh shirt one evening and use it throughout the next day as a shirt? Because I've done both. And I'm trying to pick a favorite. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bisous.